राम 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 हरे हरे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So today is Friday. It is 21st of March and it is Vishnu Masa, Chaitra Masa, Krishna Paksham, Saptami today. There are no Vaishnava events today, but we are coming nearer to Ekadasi is on Tuesday, coming Tuesday. So 4 more days to go. So apart from that, no events, so we shall quickly move into our daily Srimad Bhagavatam. ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Hare Krishna. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, so Vidura inquiring from Uddhava about the well-being of all the Yadu families. So asking from Krishna and then later on Vasudeva and then Pradyumna, Ugrasena and then Sambha and then Akrura. So likewise he's asking one after another all the and also Satyaki. So yesterday we have seen she was inquiring about the Akrura. Kaschid Buddha swasti animiva aste supalka putro bhagvat prapannaha. यह कृष्ण पादांकित मार्ग पांचुसुः अचेष्टित प्रेम विभिन्न धैर्यः. He was once exhibited his ecstatic loving feelings towards Krishna just by looking at the Krishna's footprints in the dust of Vrindavan, in the path. He is always faultless, Akrura, Anamiva Aste, whether he is doing well. So in that sequence, Vidura is further inquiring about the Devaki Mata now. So after Vasudeva is done, all the main personalities are also done, and also now coming to the main personality, another main personality is the Devaki Devi, who is the mother of Krishna. So he is asking whether Devaki Devi is doing well. So who is the daughter of Devaka Bhoja, daughter of Devaka in the dynasty of Bhoja, and just like a Aditi Mata, she gave birth to Vishnu in the upper planetary system. Similarly, she has given birth to Krishna here, and just like a uh, uh, this Vedas, which are the shelter for everything. Likewise, Devaki Devi, she gave birth to Krishna. So something like that, Vidura is asking whether Devaki is doing well. Okay, we are in the Srimad Bhagavatam, third canto, chapter 1, verse number 33. कश्चित् शिवं देवकभोजपुत्र्या विष्णुप्रजाय इव देवमातुः या वै स्वगर्भेण ददार देवं त्रयीयत यज्ञवितानमद्धम्. Kashchit Shivam Devaka Bhojaputriya and Kashchit Shivam, whether Kashchit Shivam, whether everything is well with Devaka Bhojaputriya, the daughter of Devaka Bhoja, daughter of King Devaka Bhoja, and Vishnu Prajaya Iva Devamatuhu, and Vishnu Prajaya. So of she who gave birth to the personality of Godhead Vishnu, Iva Devamatuhu, like that of the mother of the demigods, Aditi Mata. So like that, Aditi Mata gave birth to the 12 Adityas, starting from Vivaswan, and then Indra, Tvasta, like Varuna. Likewise, there are 12 demigods, 12, these are Adityas. So, mother of Adityas is the Aditi Mata, who gave also out of those even Vishnu, like a this Vamana Deva. So, Vishnu Prajaya Iva Deva Matuhu. Like Devamata Aditi gave birth to all the demigods, and also she gave birth to Vishnu. Vishnu Prajaya Iva Devamatuhu. Like that, Iva Yavai Swagarbhena Dadara Devam. Yavai, one who indeed Swagarbhena by her own womb. Dadara Devam. She conceived the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, in her womb. Dadara Devam. Traye Yada Yajna Vitanamadham. And also, again, another analogy is giving Trayeda, Vedas, Trayeda, as much as Yajna Vidana, Yajna Vitanam, of spreading the sacrifice, Attam, purpose. So, all the Vedas, they have got the essence of all the knowledge. Vitanam, Addham, spreading all kinds of sacrifices like that. And all sacrifices are meant only for the pleasure of Vishnu, Yajna Purusha. Likewise, this is another analogy. Trayeta Yajna Vitanam Adham, spreading the sacrifice and purpose. The Vedas contains the essential purpose of the humanity. Okay, likewise, Devaki Mata has given birth to Krishna, and also just like again another analogy. So Devaki is again in her previous birth, she is like Aditi Mata. She is Aditi Mata. And also previously Prushni. So there are three births. So originally Sutapa and Prushni. At that time, the Lord has born as a Prushni Garbha. That is the first incarnation. And then when they have Sutapa and Prishni, they have prayed the Lord after performing so many austerities and penances that, oh my dear Lord, we would like a son like you. We wanted to just like that. And then the Lord says that I would be your son because there is no one can be equal to like me, but I will become your son not only once, three times. So one is the Prishni Garbha, son of Sutapa and Prishni. Second time is the Aditi and Kashyapa, that is at the time Vamana Deva is the second time, and third time Krishna he personally comes as the son of Vasudeva and Devaki. So Vasudeva and Devaki are the same personality like Aditi and Kashyapa, Sutapa and Prishni. So the same mother. So here Yavai, so definitely one who indeed Swagarbhena Aditi Mata here now as a Devaki, Swagarbhena Dadara Devam. She personally conceived the Supreme Lord in her womb. Okay, so likewise with rising query. Kashyatyam Devaka Putriya Vishnu Prajaya Eva Devamatuhu. Yavai Swagarbhena Dadara Devam Trayiyata Yajna Vitanamadham. The translation for this verse. As the Vedas are the reservoir of sacrificial purposes, so the daughter of King Devaka Bhoja conceived the supreme personality of Godhead in her womb, as did the mother of demigod. Is she, Devaki, doing well? Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Can I request Saranya Mataji to read the purport, please?
Hare Krishna. The Vedas are full of transcendental knowledge and spiritual values, and thus Devaki, the mother of Lord Krishna, conceived the Lord in her womb as the personified meaning of the Vedas. There is no difference between the Vedas and the Lord. The Vedas aim at the understanding of the Lord, and the Lord is the Vedas personified. Devaki is compared to the meaningful Vedas as the Lord to their purpose personified. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai. Thank you, Mataji. So, Vedashi Sarvair Ahameva Vedjo Vedanta Krud Ved Videva Chaham. So, after understanding and of Vedas, studying of all the Vedas, only to know Krishna. That Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita 15.15, where that is, and also Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita as it is. Sarvopanishado gavo dogda gopalanandanaha. So Padhavatha Sudhir Bhokta Dugdham Gita Amritam. So it is the essence of all the Vedas is Bhagavad Gita. And the essence of Bhagavad Gita is to surrender unto to Krishna, become a devotee of Krishna. And that point is put up into the Vedas in so many ways. Like if you perform this sacrifice, Vishnu will be pleased and your life will be perfect. And if you perform this sacrifice, your desert souls will be perfect, become successful, and at the same time your life will be perfect. Likewise, so many of these things at the end, what is this? Sarvadharman parityajya mam ekam saranam vraja. Something that is the essence is already preserved in the Vedas. So that is again, Devaki Devi is the mother of Krishna. So, and who is the, she conceived the Lord in her womb as the personified meaning of the Vedas. She is the daughter of Devaki Devi and the sister of Kamsa as well as stepsister. And she has given birth to 8 children. So out of those, Krishna was the eighth son, and Balarama was the seventh son, and some 6 other sons. They were after giving birth to the 6 children, and they have grown up to some kind of a very young children. But later on, Kamsa has killed. Initially, as per the promise Vasudeva has given to Kamsa that as soon as the child is born, I will give it to you, Kamsa. Whenever Vasudeva has uh, given the first child to Kamsa, then Kamsa was bit kind to Vasudeva, saying that, oh, Vasudeva is always truthful, so this child doesn't harm me. Likewise, so he has given the children to Vasudeva back, and then children were growing. So we can understand, even though if Devaki gives birth to one child every year, the children are of at least they're 10 years, 11 years, something like that. So they have got so much of affection by the time itself. And then later on, after 6 children are born, on one day Narada Muni went and then spoke to Kamsa, saying that taking one flower and petals are around circle. So whom do you think that eighth son of Devaki, which petal is think that it is the eighth petal? Likewise, he has given a conception to Kamsa that he would suspect any one of these 6 children also become Krishna. So later on, Kamsa has killed the grown-up children as well. And then after that, he has put Devaki Devi and Kamsa in the prison. And then later on, whenever Devaki Devi conceived Balarama in her womb as a seventh child, and that child was taken by the divine arrangement into and then put up into Rohini's womb. And then later on, Krishna has born as the eighth child in the womb of Devaki Devi. And later on, Krishna was born and he was taken to Vrindavana, and then he has returned back to Mathura, and then he has studied from the Sandipani Muni, and then he has fulfilled Sandipani Muni's like the Guru Dakshina, bringing his dead son back to life. And then after hearing these things, Devaki Mata, she desired one thing from Krishna, that Krishna, so all my 6 children, they were killed. So can you please get back those children? So Krishna and Balram, they went to the Patala Loka uh, or Bali Chakravarti. They have brought back those 6 children, and then Devaki, they nourished those 6 children, and then they have gone back to heaven later on. Devaki Devi, she has nourished with her milk. So this is when there is love, there is no stoppage of milk from the mother's breast. So this is again, we see whenever Krishna has grown up, he has got sons and children. At the time when he has returned back from the Hastinapura to Dwarka, at that time Krishna's mothers, Devaki Devi and all her mothers, they have sat him on their laps. And then during that time, the grown-up mothers also, their milk was coming from their breast. So but as long as there is a love towards the child, age does not matter. So likewise, Devaki Devi nourished her children, and then they have gone back to Godhead. So this is how they have seen Krishna's all pastimes from birth, and then of course sometime he was in the Vrindavana. Apart from that, so until Krishna's pastimes are completely wound up, so still they were there. So that is Devaki Devi and Vasudeva. So Vidura is inquiring about the Devaki Devi, whether Devaki Devi is doing well in the Dwaraka. Yes, so likewise, this is a little bit of Devaki's pastimes. There is many of those pastimes as well, but just to summarize in few words. कश्चित् शिवं देवक भोजपुत्र्य विष्णु प्रजाय एव देवमातुः यावै स्वगर्भेण दधार देवं त्रयीयत यज्ञविधानमर्धम्. Okay, that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, we shall move to the Srila Prabhupada's daily letter. Okay, so today letter to Vrindavan Chandra, July 18th, 1970, Los Angeles. Okay, can I request any unallocated devotee to read this letter? Small letter. Gauringi Mataji, would you like to read? Mataji? Gauringi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. May I read?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Yes.
Yes.
My dear Vrindavan Chandra, please accept my blessings. I beg to acknowledge reciprocal letter informing me that you have lost your original set of beads and requesting me to chant upon the new set sent also enclosed by you. You are intelligent boy and now you are in you are in very responsible position as president of our Baltimore branch. So you should be more careful. Anyway, I have chanted duly the beads and they are herewith written to you. I hope that you and your good wife are doing well in Baltimore. I have very favorable reports from our East Coast centers. Please offer my blessings to all the boys and girls there. Hope this will make you in good health. Your ever well-wisher, Bishop Vedan Swami. Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Jai. Thank you, Mataji. Any comments, Mataji?
Yeah, the Vrindar Chandra lost his chanting beats, so he is requesting Prabhupada to chant on another beat he is sending, and that's then Prabhupada said he has to be careful. So, but anyway, he is a good boy and that's very responsible. So, Prabhupada giving the chanting beats and he's not returning back to him. Yes, but the taken so has to be careful when because of the beats. Hare Krishna. Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. Any other comments, dear devotees, you wanted to add? Okay, so this is again Prabhupada is just giving that need to be careful. You are in the very responsible position as a president of Baltimore branch. So you should be very more careful, more careful. Chanting, missing of chanting beats. It is, this is our life. We should not be forgetting at any point of time. It should be with us all the time, hanging onto our neck, wherever we go. Okay, so this is our life and soul. Chanting beats is the most valuable wealth in our life than anything else. Okay, so the beats are chanted by Prabhupada and spiritual master. So we need to keep it them until end of our life, until last breath. So there is some devotees. So even in his last breath also he was having, but after that they have taken the chanting beads after he left the breath. Still he was holding the hands like that, just only in the position that he is keep on chanting. So that is, one should not uh, lose his beads at any point of time. Okay, so whatever the spiritual master gives, it is for life. Okay, so that is for, it is my understanding as well, my takeaway point, and appreciating the progress of the branch, Baltimore branch, and blessings to boys and girls. Okay, so that is from Srila Prabhupada's letter, and from the announcements point of view. So tomorrow, today evening, we don't have any events unless if Jefna Kanya Mataji wanted to um, have any devotees like us, care support for the Matajis, and also Prabhujis are also welcome if they need it, unless Mataji comes or says. Apart from that, there are no events today, and tomorrow, tomorrow morning we continue Bhagavatam. Tomorrow evening, Chaitanya Charitamrita by Krishna Keshav Prabhuji at 7 p.m. Okay, these are regular updates. And dear devotees, if you have got any other updates or you wanted to share anything on Krishna consciousness or any questions, kindly share or kindly ask. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, you said like 3 times. Like first one is Satrupa and no, what do you say? Krishna.
Yes, it is Sutapa and Prishni.
Satrupa and Krishna, and not like Dasrath Raja and like Kaushalya. That's not Ram. It's not
No,
Indian. No.
n-
Okay.
not Dashrath and Kaushalya.
Okay. So they are not the same. Like 3 times. God took birth. So they are not the same parents.
There,
Okay.
Dashrath Maharaj, he has performed Putra Kameshti Yajna, and also he has performed Ashwamedha Yajna, and on the request of the demigods, the Lord has appeared Ramachandra there.
Okay. That way, but they have not done any tapa or previous life or anything like that. No.
No, Dashrath
Oh,
Maharaj did not do any tapasya. We have not seen that one from the Ramayana.
okay. So like this is like Krishna. I never heard that like Satripa and Krishna. You said yeah.
It is Sutapa,
Sutapa. Sutapa. Okay.
Sutapa and Prishni.
Krishna. Okay.
Prushni, yes. At that time, he became son. His name was Prushnigarbha.
Okay. And son name was the son name at that time?
Son name that is Prushnigarbha.
Krishna. Okay.
Yeah. And also Prabhupada mentions that same incarnation, it appeared to Dhruv Maharaj. Whenever Dhruv Maharaj was meditating, on
Mm-hmm.
the form of the Vishnu. So he has come on the form on the Garuda and then stood in front of Dhruv Maharaj. So Prabhupada was mentioning that. So this one we have seen in the purport of in the second canto, chapter 7, when Brahma was describing the incarnations. At that time, Brahma says to Narada Muni, so once the Lord has appeared to Dhruva, and Prabhupada in that purport mentions that that is the Pushnagarbha's incarnation.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But yes, that is son of Sutapa and Prishni. Second time is the son of Aditi Mata and Kashyapa. And also,
Raman.
yes,
So like Kapil Bhagwan, that was not so different.
Kapila Bhagavan, it is a different, it is
Yeah.
the Siddhavataram.
Mm.
Ayam Siddhaganadishaha, Ayam Siddhaganadishaha. He was the Siddhavataram.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. And also one thing here, whenever Vasudeva and Devaki are present in the Dwaraka, and Krishna, after killing Bhaumasura and then getting back that earrings of Aditi Mata and Varuna's umbrella. So at that time, he has gone to heaven and then he has met Aditi Mata personally. Do you see that Devaki Mata was present in the Dwaraka at the same time? Do you see here the same personality, Aditi Mata? Parallelly, one is in the personalities in the heavenly planets, and here and the Dwaraka. So it is there by their amshas. By their amshas, they will take birth here in the earth. So then one may question something like that. When the spirit soul is individual, then how can one personality can exist at the two places at the same time?
Yeah.
So it is their amshas, they take birth in the earth. And as soon as Krishna ordered all the demigods, you go and take birth by through your amshas. Even in the Ramayana also, all the Vanaras and also those, they're all amshas of the demigods. Like for example, Sugriva was born as amsha of sun god, and Vali was the amsha of Indra, like that.
Okay. Then Yashoda and then Nand Maharaj also had a Krishna, isn't it?
Yes,
So they would
they
not
were. Yes, Mataji. So they are the Drona, and then what is the wife of Drona? Can anyone remember? In the previous life, Nanda Maharaj was Drona and Yashoda Mata was, sorry, I could not recall the mother of, at the time, Yashoda's previous name. So at the time, so they have also performed so many austerities and penances and prayed to the Lord that, oh my dear Lord, we would like to see your pastimes. In such a way, they have prayed. But once upon a time, this Drona's wife, they were very poor stricken, and once the Brahmanas come there, but she wanted to feed, but they don't have money, something like that, and then she went and then asking for some kind of borrowing from the nearby person, some kind of pawnbroker kind of thing like that. But uh, they were just asking something like that, looking at the beauty of that woman, and then she has cut her breast and give it, and then got back some kind of money to her husband, and then they were able to feed that Brahman or something like that. And then the Lord was very pleased and saying that I will become your son. So that
Is
is
it
what.
Dhara? Like Dhara?
Yes, yes, Dhara and Dhrona. Yes, Dhara.
Dhara. Dhara. Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
Yes.
Dhara.
See, that is how later on Yashoda Mata was able to give her milk to Krishna. Krishna was drinking her milk and then feeling so much of blissfulness. So that is, see, her sacrifice, Dhara sacrifice in her previous life, cutting the breast just to feed Brahmanas or Krishna, something like that. But here, that is the sacrifice they have done for the sake of Krishna.
Mm-hmm.
So later on, Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj, they are the eternal Krishna's parents. We see in the Goloka Vrindavan also, they get manifested in the earthly Vrindavan as well, wherever Krishna goes.
Like so that Devaki and Nand Maharaj that Krishna was from Vishnu Tattva, isn't it? And then this Yasoda Nand Maharaj is Krishna himself. It's like that.
Yes, so Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda are father of Krishna eternally, and Vasudeva and Devaki, whenever Krishna was appeared in the present to Devaki and Vasudeva, it is the Narayana expansion. So by the Narayana Tattva, so he has appeared, and then later on he was present in the Dwaraka as well. It is a Narayana, uh, we have also seen in the purport Prabhupada was explaining in the at the capacity of Vasudeva, the son of Vasudeva and Devaki, he was present, and also in the Brahma Vaivarta Mahapuranas also we were seeing those instruction. I mean, some pastimes when Krishna is up, he never moves out of the Vrindavana. So there it was mentioning Krishna is going to do the pastimes in the Dwaraka through his Narayana expansion. And here in Vrindavana, Krishna, he is personally is going to be present and perform his personal pastimes. That also mentioned in the Brahma Vaivarta Mahapurana. So whenever Lord appears, so Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha, all the expansions are with the Lord all the time. Whether it is Krishna's form or either Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes or Ramachandra and like Bharata, Shatrugna. So like even they are the expansions of the Lord. Like Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrugna. They are also Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, and the expansions of the Lord. And here also Krishna and Balaram and also Pradyumna, Aniruddha. They're the Chaturvyuha of the Lord. But here in the Narayana capacity in the Dwaraka.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Okay, so that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay, if you have any other comments or questions, we shall conclude and continue with the further japa. Or anything you wanted to add? Okay, so that is from today's session. Okay, we shall conclude and continue with further japa. वंचाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. अनंतकोटि वैष्णववृंद की जय. श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. Have a Krishna conscious day, everyone. Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Krishna.